Separate and plant new lilac bushes. It is good to have lilac bushes in the garden since they multiply over time, sprouting new shoots in the surrounding area of the mother plant. You can take these lilac shoots and replant them in a pot or another spot in the garden. You can also give them out as gifts to your friends and family once they have grown on a pot. Here are the simple steps that you need to do when separating a lilac shoot and replanting them. Schedule your garden time. It is best to replant new lilac shoots during springtime, after the lilac flowers have bloomed. This way, you can grow the new plant and it will not wilt when the temperature is too cold. It is also advisable to do your gardening activities in the afternoon when it is cooler so the lilac bush will not be exposed to intense sunlight after it has been replanted. Prepare your materials. You will need a garden shovel. A hand shovel is good enough if the soil is loose enough to dig through. You will also need garden gloves, a new pot, and a sprinkler filled with water. If you plan to plant the new lilac bush to the ground in another location in the garden, then prepare the spot and dig it up before you separate the lilac bush. If planting on a pot, fill it up with small pebbles at the bottom first before putting in some soil. Put an inch of soil into the pot. Dig around a lilac bush that you will separate from the mother plant. Choose a new lilac bush that already has 5 stems so it will be stable enough to grow on its own. Dig a few inches away around the plant at about 5 inches deep or more, depending on how deep its roots have grown. Be careful not to damage too much of the root system. You will hit a root that connects the new lilac bush to the mother plant. You can cut this to separate it from the main bush. If you have a large shovel, you might be able to just dig at the side of the bush where it is connected to the mother plant, sever the root that connects them, then lift the new lilac bush from the ground by pushing the shovel deep in the soil. Lift the lilac bush from the ground. Once you have dug around a lilac bush, use the shovel to lift it up the ground. Make sure that the roots of the new lilac bush are not pulled too much. Shake off the soil attached to the roots if you intend to put the lilac bush in water before replanting it on another day. Replant the new lilac bush. Place the new lilac bush on the pot with an inch of soil. Then place the soil around the roots until it completely covers the base of the bush. Sprinkle it with water and put it under a shady area. You can expose it in direct sunlight once you notice that it has started to grow.